Hello. So I am not feeling super great today, but we're gonna go ahead and film this video anyway because I want to make sure you guys get it on time. So hello friends, we are going to start a new Try 3 video. Today's video is going to be a older shoujo series, and that is Sakura Hime. I don't know too much about this. I love the art style on the front. It has that very classic shoujo style to it. It's called The Legend of Princess Sakura underneath Sakura Hime. So, as usual with a Try 3, I'm going to read the first chapter, tell you a bit about what's going on, and then I will update at the end of each volume. So, let's go ahead and dive right into Sakura Hime. Okay, so I've got an update here. I've finished the first chapter of Sakura Hime, The Legend of Princess Sakura. So, in this story, Sakura is a spoiled little princess who all of her family has passed away, and she's basically in the care of her betrothed since birth, Prince Ohura. And she's now been summoned to come to the capital, and an emissary has been sent to take her there. And she tends to have... She had a bit of an antagonistic meeting with him. He was kind of insulting from the beginning. But we learn throughout the course of this chapter that she is actually the granddaughter of the Princess Kaguya of the Moon, and that she has specific powers. And what she finds out next is that the emissary who came to get her is actually Prince Ohura. And she said multiple times that she hates him, and so there's our beginning. So we have this antagonistic beginning for these two, and it's going to be really interesting to see how things develop from here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this volume, and then I'll come back and share my thoughts. Volume 1 didn't go how I thought it was going to go. The prince, essentially, who seemed to be crushing on her, pulled a bait and switch, but it looks like he's been baited into behaving the way he does, trying to kill Sakura. And Sakura finds out all sorts of things about her family and her past. There are people out there who are willing to protect her in defiance of the prince because she is not what the prince is claiming. So it's fantastic so far. I'm really enjoying it. We've met a ninja named Kohaku, who's a girl, and I'm very excited to see where that friendship is going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into Volume 2, and then I'll let you know my thoughts once I finish. Hello. So the plot thickens in Volume 2. We learned that the prince has really been in love with her this whole time, but he was put in a difficult place where he had to potentially kill her because they had to prove that she wasn't evil and all these kinds of things. And clearly there's this counselor that is evil and corrupt in his own way and working with someone from the moon to get Sakura back to the moon. And we learn more about that plot throughout this volume, and I think it's done in a really smart way because it doesn't make you hate the prince the way things have gone down. He was literally just doing what he was told by this counselor that he had to do. So it's one of those things where Sakura continues to prove this counselor wrong and make different changes, and so it's just been really interesting to see how things go. I'm really excited to dive into the third volume. I don't know how many volumes this series is, but I definitely want to track down more of it and figure out how long it's going to be because I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into Volume 3, and then I will tell you my thoughts at the end. Okay, so I just finished the third volume of Sakura Hime, and I need Volume 4 stat. Like, this series is so good. There's something about the older shoujo series that they just have this charm. The pacing of this one is really good. So I'm going to see if I can track down the other volumes of this one because, man, I have really loved it so far. And it's clearly not done. Basically, her brother that we thought was dead wasn't actually dead. The stupid emperor had him kidnapped as, like, incentive to keep Sakura in check. And the brother got out. And now he wants to basically kidnap Sakura and take her back to the moon, and she's not having it. So that's kind of where we're leaving off. I need more. I want more. So I'm going to do some hunting and get some more because Sakura Hime is great. So if you can get your hands on the series, I highly recommend that you do. And yeah, So that is it for today's video. If you're here just because you love me, leave me a Sakura Blossom emoji, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Was it all just a dream, just all in my head?